Let's do it now. Okay, ready? Hi, my name is Randy Miller, and this is RM Wraps, and I'm showing you how to actually wrap a mini fridge. And with the RM Wraps business, I wanted to start doing more custom, unique, fun designs. So right now, today, we are actually doing an old vintage trunk. You see right here. And we're going to do the front, sides, and top view of this mini fridge. This is actually, I think, a 3.1 size mini fridge, or maybe even a 4. But it's brand new. You just go down to Walmart, buy it. If you have actually a used one or an old one, you can still, I can still custom design, and also custom print whatever image you want for this mini fridge wrap. So the first steps I do, there's tools that you will get. You're going to get a squeegee and a knife, and also the vinyl print wraps in a kit. So I'm just throwing this all in. It's free. The next step is what I do. I can use rubbing alcohol. You can probably put it in a rag, and this is why I mix it up. Rubbing alcohol and water, and I cleaned all the edges really good. Clean it all off. Make sure there's no dust or anything on there. And if there's any obstacle courses on the mini fridge, you can actually, like this, you can pull it off. And also the top part of this is actually designed so you can pull this off and put this on this side, and you can open the door both ways or different ways if you want. So whatever obstacle course is on there, it's fine. Okay, so next, after I cleaned everything up, I normally tackle the front. This is the front. And I make sure, so when you order a mini fridge wrap, when I'm going to do, when you order it, I email you back if you didn't give me the dimensions of the doors and the sides and top. I'll ask you, so what's the size of this, the door size, and how thick the door is, and also how deep the mini fridge is at. And then what I do is I custom design it or size it to your mini fridge. So if it's smaller, don't worry about it. I will stretch it and move it and do all kinds of things to it. Okay, so the next step, I pull the backing down. I usually use a table, and I take it enough to tack it on. That's about 3 or 4 inches. And this is actually on air release vinyl, a matte sheen. I like using the matte sheen because in the world there is not a lot of gloss in the world. Okay, so what you're seeing right here, we're kind of where the corners meet, as you can see right here. You see ding ding right there, and also right here. Now I'm actually doing 2 videos right now, so you can actually see the corners right here and right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim here and here for the corners. So this vinyl is actually designed to, if you put it on, you can pull it off. And like I said, it's an air release vinyl, so if there's a little air bubble in the middle of it, you just massage it off. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of tagging where this is at, and it looks pretty close. So I'm going to pull it off. I'm going to aim right there. And you need to just take your time. Okay? And you just kind of make sure you go all the way down the bottom. Make sure it's all the way down. It's looped all the way around. All the way around and straight up and down. That's the most important thing. Next, you take your squeegee and you do a 45-degree angle this way, and you kind of squeegee it back and forth. So what I'm going to do, this is the back of the paper. I'm going to just, you're not going to see it, but I'm just going to pull down a little bit, probably 3 inches at a time. I'm lightly just getting that, just enough to tack it on. Just, and just go straight down. And it still looks good. And if you screw up, you just pull it up, put it right back down. No big deal. I'm just kind of seeing there's a little black mark right here. I'm seeing if it goes straight down. That's all I'm doing. And check and see if there's any air bubbles are in it. Oh, there's a little air bubble right here. So what you can do is you just lift it up, push it out. Another one. See, I just use my fingers. That's all I'm doing. I'm not poking any holes in it. I'm just massaging it. And if you use your hands, you can actually feel all the little air bubbles in there. See, I'm just catching little air bubbles. That, if it's a huge air bubble, then you have, of course, you have to pull out and move them down. Okay, I'm putting a lot of pressure down here where the lip is. Okay. That looks good so far. Okay, I'm going to see if I can try to move this thing. Okay. So what I do on these edges right here, you can look closer. Sometimes I cut it a little bit, but I do it at a 45-degree angle. And then kind of walk it down. Same thing, you go at a 45-degree angle. Just on the edges, that's all you have to do. And you just kind of, I call it, just going back and forth like a printer. Next, I use a squeegee, I shove it up there. That holds the vinyl, but also protects it. So if you go straight across, if you don't have this, you can actually, if you're just eyeballing it, you can go straight down, cut the vinyl, and it ruins the vinyl. Or the effect, I guess you call it. Now I'm just kind of walking in where the stripper is. Same thing, I'm using the guard, if you want to call it, and then I'm cutting straight down. So it's a nice, even cut. Okay. Same thing. Use the guard or the squeegee, shove it down in the corner, and use it as a guide. You can eyeball it if you want, but it's just being a little more cautious that side. Okay, same thing. This guide. Along the side right here. If you have a heat gun, that'd be great. If you don't have a heat gun, you can use a blow dryer. Blowtorch is fine. It's gets a little hot, but okay, so I'm gonna try to do, sorry, we're blocking the view. Okay. Let's try this. Same thing. It's a little challenging to go around the corners. So if you just kind of do a 45-degree angle down, if you got any comments or questions, comment down below and let me know. If you got any projects you want to get done, we do custom design, prints all the time. So I'm just kind of walking it again. There you go. Grab a squeegee, or the guard if you want to call it now. You go straight down. It forces the vinyl to the subject. Also, it creates a shield. Okay, nice and tight. What I like doing, next is we're going to do the bottom part. Grab the shield. There we go. Grab the shield that we got to do underneath. Use your fingernail, you can shove it into the plastic. And then that's a nice tight fit. Okay, that's one subject or side. What I like to do is I make sure I fill all the way around, get it all in there. So that's nice and tight now. Okay. Next, I like doing the sides. Now, on this trunk design, you get the front, of course. This is actually this is the top, this is the front, and this guy is on the back of the side. I know something. Huh?
It's illogical or something.
So this side goes over here. The For now, we're just going to do left or right. Okay, let's try again. So again, there's little markers here, kind of goes here and then also right here. And that's where you need to do it. Maybe up there. Let's go. Normally I do this on the, actually, I'm going to do the table right now. Go to the table, bring it down about 5 inches. As you can see there, bring it down 5 inches. You just need something to tack it on. So I'm going to put my thumb right here and right here on the corners. And I'm going to get right on the corners of, get as close as you can. Make sure it's level up and down. Okay. Make sure this edge is going straight down. If it isn't, you can actually, what I do is it's off a little bit. And just tack it like right there. Just being a little picky right now. Okay. Oh, no. Right, just squeegee. You remember you need to do about a 45-degree angle. I'm pulling the backing off right now. So I'm forcing the air bubbles down. I'm not pushing it out hard. Okay. Gotta start cutting the excess off. There's the bottom right there. So what I'm gonna do, get, I don't know, a quarter of the way down, away from the mini fridge bottom. Okay. And I'm gonna actually, well, let me lift this up real quick. Actually, you know what? Let's tuck this in. Yes.
So internal term or something. Internal term tie or to.
That's right. So how are we doing so far? You guys got any questions or anything? Some surprises. Overheating. All right. So we're gonna right on this corner. I'm not sure if you can see this. Right on the corner, I go right from the corner and I do like a 45-degree angle cut upwards like this. Right at the corner. Okay, let's try that one more time. You want to try over here? You're fine. Move it out. Okay. Okay, so when you're doing it around the corners, what I do is I do a 45-degree angle cut going up, as you can see right here. and then I walk it. You just kind of slowly let the vinyl grab. It's all around. What I can do, what all you're doing now is actually cut the excess off right now. So I usually start in the middle. I bring the blade out all the way, and because right here at the very end of this is the sharpest because it's never been touched, and it just glides. There. Okay. So same thing, I'm going to have a glide on top, and we're going to put something on top too. You probably can't see that up there, but I'm going to on this one, I'm going to have probably 1/8 inch on top, and so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to score it. I'm not pushing very hard. I'm just pushing enough to actually break the skin of the vinyl. Okay, now it's just a little fine tuning things here and there. I'm just going to seal up the back and walking it up and down. Okay, so that's, let's see if we can actually see that. That's the side now, or one of the sides. Nice, clean, check for air bubbles. Oops, not much air bubbles. Here's an air bubble. You can actually feel the little bit of air bubbles. I just like to have a nice clean. Now I'm just going to lift it up a little bit. Sneak the vinyl up underneath. And I'm going to use maybe a heat gun after I get done installing. Okay, how's it look so far, guys? It's starting to look like a chest, right? This is one of my favorite ones. I just love this look. So you can definitely change the look of your mini fridge. Okay, let's go on the other side now. Same kind of concept. Let's get that right about there. Okay, now this side, the top part, oh, it's this one right here. This is the top part. The hinges are right here, because this is realistic. This is actually the top part of the chest, but right now this is the front of the chest. So, okay, we're going to go pull the backing off, pull about 5 inches down. Just enough to tack it on. As you can see, just enough to tack it on. This is the front part. Make sure this is facing out that way. The squares are right here and right there. Making sure everything overlaps. Make sure everything's straight up and down. Looks diamonds. I was losing my squeegee knife. Here we go. Okay. Same thing, I'm going to be pulling the back down right here. We'll pull down probably another 3-4 inches. You just you walk it down. Once you start doing one, you can start doing another one. And see, you can kind of see the air bubble. You can't see it. There's a little air bubble. I just, like I said, massage it out. Okay, that's good. If you got any comments or questions, you can comment now, and I can answer any of your questions. Let me get the bottom part. On the bottom part, I usually 1/8 of the inch before. I just make sure it's going underneath the mini fridge. Okay, same thing over this one. Okay, what I'm doing on this one right here, I got 1/2 inch going inwards. So this is plenty of room. I'm going to hit this side, the wall of this door, as a guide. I'm going to use it as a guide. So you can kind of see the wall right here. I'm just going straight down. Just doing enough so it doesn't grab on the door. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk it. Okay. Now the top again. There's a little handle up here. And I'm going to be cutting around that little guy. You know what I could probably do is, let me put this on the floor. Okay. So right now, let's do this. I can do this or not, but let's try it. You guys get sick. It's probably the best thing to do. Well, you know what? Nope, that's not gonna work. No. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna try it, guys. I'm trying it. That's not gonna happen. Oh, I hear what? You just hold that. Knife, and what I do, I'm good at this, but you take a ruler, but right now I'm doing a 1/4 inch cut. And for me, I'm just barely even putting the pressure on there, just enough to score the vinyl. Get that. That's So actually everything lines up perfectly. Now, I'm going to do is I'm going to work from left or right to left. So I'm just going to line it up on over here on this side. Just tack it on, just barely even put it on there. And it should, right, yeah, right up there. Make sure it's up front. Okay. Lost Mr. Squeegee again. Oh, there it is. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to do this slowly. Work it over. And sometimes if it gets bundled up, it gets little creases or stuff like that. No big deal. You can just lift it up and take the creases off. Kind of just slowly walk it if you want. Don't worry about it if it gets sticky on one side, you just lift it up. So I call it an air release vinyl. So it's very durable, and honestly, it's not that hard to do. Okay, so when you reach a subject like this, you push hard, not hard, but hard enough, and it holds the vinyl down. I call it the guard now. Two different things. You work it around, put the guard on, use a knife. Hold on. Okay. Next, you need to choke all the air bubbles. Tight. You can let it rest. Focus on the live camera now. And you should be able just to mold right into it and double check everything. Okay, that looks so. Now we need to do, put the cap back on. That's it, guys. I usually keep the top of this guy right here, so it's tight. Oh, yeah, that's it. Now, if you got any comments or questions, let me know. And tell me what you think about these videos I make. If it helps you out, I'm being as real and honest as I can. And you can see, now that looks like a chest now. You can actually, use it. It's more of a wow factor. It's more of a unique thing. Man caves, you can actually use it for your office, or even your studio, or whatever you have. But definitely, it's. I really enjoy the RM wraps business, and yeah. Seriously, put any comments down below, and it's always, if you put comments down, negative or positive, it's always best for business. So, if you want to get a hold of me, my name is Randy Miller. My phone number is 208-696-1180. If you can email me at rmwraps@gmail.com. What's that? And the website is RM Wraps, and I got 2 of them. It's RM Wrap Store too, or rmwrapstore.com. But thank you again for watching, and stay tuned. I've actually got 2 more refrigerators I got to wrap. And you can see that one I just got done finishing, and you can see the quality of that too. All right, thank you, and stay tuned. Perfect, thank you. You're good help. You're the best, man. All right.